So when it comes to Sadiq Khan, he likes to take your stuff. Because sometimes he's taking your money, and other times he's taking your freedom. But judging by this article which you're about to see today, well, it looks like he's just unnecessarily scrapped tens of thousands of cars. Because as you can see there, it says the London-wide ULEZ zone has removed more than 53,000 what they're calling older and more polluting vehicles. We'll get onto that in a moment. These are people's cars. You know, unlike the government, we're not all made of money. But it says since its launch in January of 2023. And this sentence here, I don't like this one. It says the scrappage scheme has helped, again, helped 35,094 cars, as well as almost 18,000 vans, either be scrapped or upgraded to ULEZ compliant vehicles. And that word there, helped. It's not helping, is it? It'd be like if someone scrapped your pet, for example. Let's say you've got a pet. Let's say someone wanted to scrap your pet. I'm not saying I would want to, but let's say someone wants to scrap your pet. Is that helping you? You know? Is that doing you a favour? Because what I think they should have done, right, instead of scrapping them, is just let these vehicles continue to drive until they won't drive anymore. And it just doesn't really seem that viable, like from a green standpoint, to just put 53,000 cars essentially into the ground. You know, I'm sure they're going to have a couple of parts off of them. He's just shoved them into the floor. He's like, oh, we're being green. We're going to spend your money to put your car into the floor, scrap it, and then give you like 5% of the cost towards another one. It's not helping. Do you know what I mean? And Sadiq Khan says that this has made a huge difference to our air quality. Actually, hang on. Check this out. So since 2023, and it's a recent article as well. So in 2 years? Over 2 actually. They've estimated to have cut annual nitrogen oxide emissions by around 160 tonnes. Let me highlight this, because you'll see what I'm getting at. So they've dropped it by 160 tonnes, which is the equivalent to the yearly emissions of 1,000 homes. Now I'm going to do some more digging in a moment, as to find out if this is to do with ULEZ or the scrappage scheme. I'm assuming it's the scrappage scheme. But that's 53, so let's call it that. Let's call it just the scrappage scheme, which I think it is, because it says the scheme. They've scrapped 53,000 vehicles for the equivalent of 1,000 households. So they've disrupted the lives of 53,000 households by shoving the car into the floor. Again, that's, I'm not exactly a scientific expert when it comes to green recycling. I don't think shoving it into the floor is very good. But they've inconvenienced, like I said, 53,000 households to give us the benefit of 1,000 households of reduced emissions. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't really make any sense, does it? So I go back to the line I said at the start about how they say that it has helped. I don't know. It's cost them millions. They've put cars into the floor, and the savings doesn't really add up. But, it's Sadiq Khan. He can't do no wrong. Come on. He's all that London has to offer, apparently. And if you enjoyed this daily Clown World video, then I would highly recommend to check out this one, where we saw exactly how much money Sadiq Khan has made from ULEZ.
This country has gone crazy.